What's up everyone, my name's Al from Games Re-Up, and this is kind of a how-to video. This is basically if you've got a Dreamcast, it still plays your proper games, so the ones you've bought, you know, in the shop, whatever, and basically it's no longer playing your backups. So let's go straight to it, nice and simple, let's do this. So here we are, this is the Dreamcast. This is the one that is having issues running backups at the moment. It absolutely runs any genuine game, you know, bought from a shop, bought from eBay, whatever, they work fine. It's the backups that don't work. Now, what we're going to want to do is we're essentially going to want to recalibrate the laser. Now, you need a screwdriver. It's a, I don't know what you call it, a cross tip. But anyway, that's all you're going to need. There's literally 4 screws on this, and that is literally it. So let's turn it around. So you got your screws in there, there, and also one under the modem. So first of all, you're probably going to want to try and get that off. Usually you can just literally, okay, push down and pull, usually. I say usually. There we go, look at that, came off actually relatively easy, which obviously then shows there's a screw there as well. So let's go and unscrew those. That is literally all you need in regards to unscrewing anything. It's the weird thing about the Sega Dreamcast, there's not that many screws. So obviously we know it's all relatively easy in regards to modding the system. And it's that simple because there is just that little to remove. Which, you know, isn't a bad thing. But yeah, this is the second Dreamcast I've got. The other one got a bit of a workhorse I've had for 20 years. No issues with that yet. But this is the other one. Now, I'd say err on the side of caution. Because obviously it holds electric for a small amount of time. But, you know, just be careful. But you should be fine. So, as you can see here, this is the laser. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to move this back. Now you can, there you go, push it all the way back. It's just so you've got ease of access to the actual bit you need to look at. Now, like I said, just be careful when you do that, but you should be absolutely fine now. So you've got your 2 cables. It looks like someone might have already done this. Normally they're pinned up under these, basically these bits here, the 2 tabs. So they're usually under there, but for some reason they're not. So anyway, let's just get that out. If we can get it out, should just pop out. Here we go. And this is what we need to look at. So it's just going to zoom in, if I can do that. Got 2 screws, you got the screw. That is the one we want to move. Now we only want to move that maybe an eighth of a turn clockwise. So what we'll do is we'll do that now. This basically, I'm not really sure whether it just intensifies the laser, I guess. I think that's all it is. So let's see if we can get our screwdriver in there. Hold it there. There we go. I may turn it slightly. Like I said, wasn't a huge amount. That should, in theory, be all you need. So let's just zoom back out. Just want to make, yeah, cables under there, cables under there. Seeing as those cables weren't there anyway, they'll probably just be fine if I leave them there for now. Now, obviously, if it doesn't work, I'd advise just making a bit more of an amendment. I mean, you don't normally have to, but I would just advise doing that. So let's pop the case back on. I mean, to be fair, if you test it, you can hold this down and it'll work. So what we'll do is we'll give that a try. So here we go, we've put basically a copy of Half-Life into the console. And let's give it a go. This is basically, like I said, it's a backup, so let's just give it a go, and it should work. I mean, if you've over-tightened it, then it just won't work. It will basically stop reading your standard proper games. So just be careful, don't turn it too far. But let's turn it on, see if it works. So as you can tell, all it took was an eighth of a turn, essentially. Yes, sometimes you may need to go a little bit further, but just go in baby steps. The only reason I say it is if you do overturn it, it will probably stop reading any discs at all. I've seen this happen before. I've done this before and it did fail. So all you had to do was slightly revert it and eventually it does work. But as you can see there, all it took was an eighth of a turn. We've tidied it all back up again and it's now playing your burned games. Anyway, I hope you liked this. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you all soon.